Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. First off, I just want to apologise for the really late video again. There's a couple of reasons actually. One, I've not done anything to the Lego City at all since the last video. I still need the track and I still need some base plates. Yeah, so until I get those, there isn't a lot I can progress with unless I start building a few buildings. I suppose I could do that. I mean, this side of the city is pretty much good to go. But that side isn't. I still need to arrange things, put base plates in, put the track in and whatnot, and the same with the bridge area that I'm currently standing in front of. However, I do have some Lego sets that we can look at. Some of them are new to the collection, like the two new Speed Champion sets. And some of them I actually bought as replacements for some of my village sets that I've already got. So I thought we would take a look at those. So we'll start with the Speed Champion sets because I really like them this year. And I'm not even a Formula 1 fan, I don't even watch it, I don't know nothing about it. Apart from it's fast cars that go around a track. That's as far as my knowledge goes. And I know there's teams like Ferrari and Mercedes and McLaren and whatnot. That's about as far as my knowledge about Formula 1 goes. Anywho, so the first one is the Oracle Red Bull. I have got the figures, they're just not here with the cars. I should have get one of those turntables, shouldn't I? Or make one. And the other one is one of, I think, 2 Ferrari cars that are in the series. I've dropped this one once a little while ago. I had to put it back together. But in fairness, it didn't break up as much as I thought it was going to. Considering it fell from the height of this Lego City onto the floor. This whole tailpiece came off in one bit because there's literally only 2 studs holding it on. And the front nose cone basically are the only bits that broke. Oh, this bit came off. The headrest bit. This bit came off. And that was it. That was it. That really surprised. That stood up a lot better than I thought it was. Just like a real F1 car actually. If a real F1 car crashed, in theory, this whole driver's area should remain pretty solid and pretty straight. So, I suppose you could consider, I'm just going to consider that realism. But they are nice. These are nice to build as well. I did enjoy building these, apart from the umpteen stickers. I hate doing stickers. I don't mind doing them on the larger elements, but when you've got really small ones, like those, or on those, yeah, it's a bit too fiddly for my liking. I don't know, is it cheaper for Lego to do stickers than it is to print straight onto the brick? I'm assuming that would cost more and that's why Lego does it. But anyway, that's those out of the way. So, the next lot is what I got from what we call a car boot sale in the UK. Fun thing to go to, both as seller and buyer. I've been on both sides. Not seller for the last couple of seasons though. Then just quickly, in short, what you basically do, you fill your car full of stuff that you want to sell. You know, it could be the stuff you don't use anymore, stuff you don't need, something you used once and never used it again, you know. Load it into the car, you drive to many various venues that hold these events, pay your pitch fee, set up, and once it's opening time for the buyers, you know, you just try and sell your goods, sell whatever you need, or whatever you want. But yeah, there's a regular one, although its future is a bit uncertain at the minute because they are planning to build on the site. But there is a regular one that I've gone to for several years, and there's always been this guy there that sells mostly Lego, both sort of current, fairly current and vintage. Yeah, and a couple of weeks ago when I went, he was there as usual, regular as clockwork he is. And he actually had some sets there that I already had, but they were in way better condition than my ones. So I've bought 3 of those to replace what I already had. And the other 3 are actually new to the collection. I didn't have them. Some came with I think 3 of these came with instructions, but I've only got 2 up here that I can find at the minute. I've just found the other one. No, I have found them all actually. They're all up here. Brilliant. This one's buried though, that's why you can only see my shoulder. By the way, I'm not a very good cameraman, in case you hadn't noticed. I'm sure you had noticed. Right, let's put this back out of the way. I'll put it over here actually. I can't count because I've just found another set that I got for them. Now most of these, they weren't complete, so I didn't pay the full value for them. You know, he prices accordingly. If they're missing parts, if they're missing instructions or haven't got the correct figure, you know, he prices accordingly. He's pretty good. I've bought from him in the past. You know, he's pretty fair. Anyway, first one. Little plane. I did get the figure with this, and I can't remember where I put the figure, but I know I got the figure with it. We've got the instruction sheet as well. So this is one that I bought to replace the one I had, which has got the wheels missing. And all the white plastic has done what white plastic does. Not just with Lego, lots of white plastic does it. It goes like horrible off colour. I mean, I could fix it all if I sort out a peroxide bath. I have got a container for it. I just want to get a UV light. I've even got the peroxide. I've had the peroxide several years. I just still haven't got around to doing the peroxide bath. It's because I wanted a UV light to do it with, but they were so expensive at the time. I'm going to do a bit of research now and see if they've come down in price. Get a couple of those, you know, and put on the lid and whatnot. Because I'm in Britain, we don't get a lot of sunshine, and because I live in a flat, I haven't got anywhere around here where I could leave it safely, you know, without the risk of someone running off with it. In the sunlight long enough, there's a lot of shade around my block of flats as well, so I've got a lot against me in that sense. So I thought it'd just be a lot easier if I can get a couple of UV lights or something to use. Anyway, moving on. We'll do the next plane. Now in fairness, well, one of these wasn't that bad, it wasn't that faded, but it did end up getting demolished. I think I dropped it one day. I just never got round to rebuilding it. So I can, actually potentially I can build another 2 of these. But I need to, I've got one. Just need to put the figures with it, we've only got one. And I don't have the stretcher either, nope. And we've got the pilot, but he's not actually the pilot. I don't know if you can see him, he's actually the medic. But other than that, you know, the actual plane itself is all complete. I didn't have to replace any parts for that. I did on the little red and white jet here, I had to find the navigation lights up. The red and green 1x1 studs. That's all that was missing on that one though. Right, next up, the Coastal Cutter, which is set number 6353. Now this not only had its little speedboat missing, I had to make this. It took me a couple of days to make because I could not find my 1x3 plates. Found them eventually, and there's the coastal car. There's no figures, so I've got to find some figures for it if I have them. Now this was missing a number of pieces. It was missing one of these white rails, or whatever you want to call them. It's missing both red antennas there, and missing this whole mast, including the bits on top, which are all parts that I actually had, so I'm not sure I've got the figures. I'm not actually worried about the figures. So this is going to go over there and say hello to Smudgy. He's asleep in his box. If you have a cat, that's the easiest way to entertain them. Just stick an empty box somewhere. They love it. Yeah, I'm going to put that over here. Put a little speedboat over there as well, I'll show them. So many boxes of Lego I need to sort out because I'm tripping over them. Right. next up. Oh, one thing I have actually changed, or added, are those floodlights, so I've got a bit of extra light. I've actually angled the one up there straight at me, so I've got a bit of light on myself. So I've noticed on, well, at least on videos on my other channels, my face is sort of shadowed. Right, next up, I think they call this the Jet Speed, or Jet Speed Squad, Jet Squad, something like that. Which I also have the manual for, and that's 6344. Parts wise it weren't too bad. There was 2 figures with it, but they're not the correct ones. So there's the jet, which was complete apart from these 3 bits right here on top of the camera. So I had to find the 1x4 white plate, the 1x2 black plate, and this little grey antenna plate thing to go on top, and that was it. That's all I needed for the plane. And I've actually noticed that bit is incorrect. We should have police on the bricks up there. I might actually have those. But this is another set that I had made up, which had been on display for several years and faded. I don't know if I had those police bricks on it. I don't think I did. And there's the boat. That was the only thing that was wrong with this. Well, there's a couple of things. It was these navigation lights were incorrect. We had a red one this side, and we had the ones with the studs on, and the little sort of door for the engine there was missing. Apart from, oh, and that bit, the red megaphone thing, that was missing. That was it though. That's all I had to find. Easy parts to find for that one as it was for the coaster car. I could find, well, remember where I put it. I can show you the, well, that's the condition of the other one I had built. So I didn't have police on that bit on mine. Looking pretty sorry for itself now, isn't it? Right. So I was going to knock that flying straight off the back of the thing there. The Octane lorry. Now this is another set that I built at my own bricks, I believe. Or I bought it somewhere, I can't remember. But I was missing the Octane sticker off this top headboard thing there, the cab thing. And my one was missing these big Octane stickers as well. And of course it's faded over time. Now this one, when I bought it, the rear lights were missing and one of these axles were missing. In fact, the other ones didn't have the right ones because they didn't move up and down. So I just swapped them. These are actually the wheels off of my one that's looking a little bit sorry for itself. See what I mean? There's no Octane stickers on it. I literally just swapped those bits over, the whole bit. I just thought that was the easiest option. As you can see, them ones don't, I don't think that's made up with the right panels either. I mean, I could rectify all of that and make a half decent one, but I don't see the point really when I've got a nice good one. Right, next one. This is actually part of a Lego Cities set. He didn't have the rest of it there, he only had the demolition crane. What I could tell, the winch was actually fitted up here, so that was in the wrong place, so I had to sort all that out. Did have the tracks. I think I'm a link missing in each one, which is why they're a bit tight. But for the most part I was just missing the whole one of these panels for the tracks. They're all easy enough bits. I had plenty of those. Found them up, made up another one, put it on. And as far as I can tell, oh, we've got the wrong bit on there. That's supposed to be amber, not red. I haven't swapped that bit yet. Yeah, I do believe, apart from that red piece, it's all complete. Now, the last one. And I had to Google this because one, I wanted the instructions, and two, I couldn't remember if this was part of a larger set or a set on its own. So we've got this little 6-wheel crane. I haven't got the figure with it. That didn't come with it. There was no instructions with this one either. It was missing the yellow 1x2 brick in there, so I had to find that up. It was also missing the red and white striped tile to go in there. The bracket brick for the tail lights and everything here was red, not yellow, so I had to change that. And all bits for the boom support were missing as well, so I had to find those out. In fact, I had to buy the black hinge plate here on eBay. I thought I had one in stock, but I couldn't find one. Found half of it, that was it. I also discovered, we're missing the yellow beacon off the top of that as well, but I was also missing the crate and garden tractor that goes with it, so I've made those up. Had to also order the headlamp bricks, the blue bricks for this, because I didn't have any in blue. And I need to find the, I can't remember if it's white or a light grey sort of hook element thing to go on the top there. That's it, otherwise that's now complete. It's just missing that one element, otherwise that would be 100% complete. So that's all I've got for you this week, or this couple of weeks. It's got to be at least 2 weeks since I last put a video up on here. A lot longer than I intended, but I do intend to, you know, keep the videos coming. Is there anything else? While I've got the camera on, I can't think of anything else. So I'm going to leave the video here then, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section down below. And if you like the video, please hit that like button, it helps the channel out. Hit the dislike button if you didn't like it. Subscribe for more, it is free to do so, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!